Oh, there she is.
Help everybody.
With the luscious red microphone. It's Alli Breen and luscious red lips, right?
Yes, thank you. I have some tinted lip gloss on.
Very nice.
Way to go, creepoid.
What do you mean?
Keep talking.
No, she does have a red microphone.
Yes, she does.
That's not what...
No, luscious red lips, creepoid. You didn't tell Greg Warren that he had luscious red lips.
I said how handsome he was.
You did not.
Yes, I did. I ended our broadcast by saying, stay handsome.
Okay.
Aw.
See?
Really?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Now, the way this works, Alli
You even harassed the
receives
guy.
letters from you, the people, and we try to help you with your love life. How's your OnlyFans thing going, Alli?
It's been fun. I'm liking it. It's really good. Anything you cannot put on Instagram, you can throw on there, and it's a whole different way of connecting with fans. It's interesting.
And,
Cool.
and you're at ALLIB?
Yes.
No spaces, just ALLIB. Alib?
No spaces, just Alib. Yep, exactly.
Okay, well, you can
Yeah,
check
and I'm
out.
loving the fans are great on there. It's fun. It really is.
So people ask you to do things, is that correct?
Well, that's kind of it. Yeah. There's activities that I will never do on there that people will ask for, but I'll go back to my roots. I'll get naked. When I was a kid, we lived in Florida for a year, and our neighbors complained because I was running around naked so much as a kid. I mean, I was like 4, but
Well,
Why would a neighbor
No.
complain about...
problems
Wait a minute.
with that.
That's a whole nother site, Alli.
It's illegal. It's very illegal.
Josh, your thoughts.
Except in
Yeah,
Thailand.
That is... I would make a joke, but I would never make a joke that would
Offend anyone?
anything with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
So your point is you're okay with nudity.
I'm 100%. Yeah. I have no hangups about that kind of stuff, but it's more fun. It's like not full out. It's mostly more subtle.
Well,
when
you've been
it's,
saying it's more Playboy than Penthouse. That kind of
way
thing.
more Playboy
Yeah,
than Penthouse.
so-
You'll never really see
and
anything Penthouse
far
on
more
there, but
Playboy
it's
than
like a
Hustler.
Yeah.
Exactly. The hustler wishes aren't going to happen, but there's a lot going on there. It's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Alli, you're very flexible. Like,
Yeah.
you're good at gymnastics. Have people been asking you to do like handstands and like, I don't know, cartwheel type stuff?
Yeah, I've had a lot of requests because I had like a TikTok or Instagram where I took my pants off in a handstand position.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's like, go full Monty, upside down, no panties. Yeah, there's a lot of requests like
Now,
that.
you are
I
also
don't think would be sexy actually at all.
you are also an equestrian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you been asked to do any Lady Godiva type stuff?
Yeah, make love to your horse. Make love to your horse.
No,
Can you
no.
do that? I'll give you $20.
Ride a horse, side saddle.
Yeah.
Was Lady Godiva
like
side
back in the
saddle?
old
I
days.
assume.
Yes, she was.
She
I
was.
think so.
I don't
think she was.
I don't think she was.
Because you could get how long is your hair? Let me see. No, you'd probably have to get a wig on. Maybe.
Yeah, I'd have to get some. I wouldn't fully
Maybe grow it for another couple of weeks. Maybe you can get down there.
and then get that action going. I'm going out riding next weekend. Yeah, maybe
There
I'll
you
do.
go.
Although I don't think you can even pose like with a horse on that side. I think they're so
thankfully,
crazy.
yeah, that's...
I mean, that would be illegal.
You know what's happening?
Well, there's.
They don't want
they don't want to
anything
encourage.
suggesting...
No, I'm suggesting the Lady Godiva
But
thing.
you have to imagine, though, that OnlyFans just came out with a blanket rule: no animals.
Yeah, get the animals off the site
yeah.
completely. We don't want any chance of anything happening or even any imagination.
They have no respect for the classics.
You know what? I don't think OnlyFans does.
Oh,
have a lot of respect for the classics.
Well, if they allow horses in, are monkeys that far behind?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Well, then curses on them. Alli, let's get to our
Someone
letters.
else will have to start a whole new site that allows that stuff. You know, that'll pop up. Get
Only
crazier and
pets?
crazier on the internet.
Like Renaissance nudity.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get to our letters, Alli. Sorry for the delay.
No worries. Dear Alli, me and my husband keep snapping at each other over everything. Every little conversation turns into a fight. I brought up therapy, but he does not want to go. So I'm thinking of trying to dress sexy to surprise him in the bedroom. But after 28 years of marriage, is this going to work?
Oh,
28. Yeah, I think it's called being married.
Wow.
Yeah.
maybe, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's something you'd like to try, I say try it. Who knows if it'll work?
Yeah, he can't get mad about that. And if he
No.
does,
That would
you've
be
got to
crazy.
get divorced at that point, right?
Wow.
Like, just end it.
Got to get
Like, how
divorced,
dare you try to
but-
surprise me by being sexy? You're a horrible person. Like, then just get
Oh,
rid of
maybe
him.
maybe do something kind of humorous.
Yeah, poisonous food. That's always funny.
No,
Like feed him cereal.
Put
Pine Sol in his cereal.
No.
What?
Maybe put on one of
I think
his
it's antifreeze. Antifreeze is the thing.
put on one of his shirts and nothing else.
Oh, you like that?
Oh, you do like
walk
that
in
look.
and go, is this dress too loose? Something kind of. Josh, you want to take this?
I already did. You do not have to try to make it funny, all right?
No, you don't need a joke. There are some things that you don't have to joke about, you weirdo.
You're right. This woman's trying to save her
I
marriage.
saw Schindler's List over the weekend.
Yeah.
No jokes in that. No jokes at all.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah, give this a shot.
Constant fighting, though, that sucks.
It does.
Yeah,
suck.
it does.
So see what you can do. It's a shame that he won't go to therapy with.
Maybe he can't argue with, a good,
Down
Once
there.
you get to that point where everything is a fight, where someone just breathing is just like, oh, stop it. It's
Gotta
pretty
get
tough
out.
to-
Gotta get out.
Yeah.
Are you saying the good, so good you can't be fighting?
Yeah,
You
you
don't wanna
argue,
miss the
argue
good,
with this, Lloyd.
Well, that's kind of what she's going to try here.
Yeah, okay,
So
good.
Give it. Yeah, hopefully it works.
Yeah, Jess is right. If he turns that, if he's arguing about that, if he's like, "What are you doing? Come on, that's time to go." That would be ridiculous.
Okay. We've solved
All
that.
right,
All right, next, we fixed it.
dear Allie, I've been dating a guy from Hinge, and I've only been dating him, and he is still dating other people. When we had this conversation about becoming serious, he said, "Oh, I feel so bad that you're not also dating other people." I said, well, I guess it'll naturally figure itself out. And so now do I pretend to date other people to try to make him jealous, or keep telling him I only want him and see if he comes around?
No, always lie when you can.
Yeah.
Anytime you can tell a lie, you gotta grab onto
What
it.
a jerk. Oh, I'm sorry you're not as cool as I am dating all these
Boy,
people.
you really, you really.
She really hears something that's
Yeah,
not
you
happening.
bring a lot to to what is actually said here.
Allie, did you agree?
I agree. I totally do. It's like when someone says I love you and they're like, oh, thank you. It's
That's so nice. I'm so
Completely the
happy
same
you
thing.
love me.
yes, that's so great for you. I'm sorry. It's not the same on my end.
Yeah, he's still dating other people and you want to get serious, but he doesn't. Why don't you, I know it's hard, but like maybe break up, because then he'll want you more. There you go.
That
Or
is
not at
probably
all.
true.
Or not at all, and then you're
But-
not wasting your time.
Yeah.
And move
like
on. There are a
Krista
lot of
said.
fish in the sea.
Yeah.
Move on.
Oof.
Maybe
Yeah, that reaction alone
make him laugh
is too
by
much.
poisoning him. Oh, wait a minute. That was the last guy.
You can poison all of them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's get to our next letter,
should-
Allie.
Measure how many people end up dead after my segment.
I think so.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend's dog pooped out a condom the other day. We do not use condoms.
Hey!
He said
Oh.
the dog must have eaten one on one of his last walks.
That's-
Sounds pretty sus to me. What do
I
you
would
think?
agree. I have two dogs that are, what do they call it? Pica.
Yeah.
That could absolutely have happened.
Yeah, I've seen them eat cigarette butts. So
However.
Yes.
yeah.
It can happen.
How many loose condoms are out in the
In the
park?
wild.
Depends on where. No, I think this.
Yeah.
We've had news stories about this kind of thing. It's just they find
It's
sex
possible.
toys. Yeah.
Well, I say you shoot them now and worry about it later. That's what I say.
Not the dog.
No. The
Part of me
the
wants
guy.
to say do him a
Oh, I know, I was
favor.
like, that's a Christy Noam.
Do the guy a favor and break up with him because you're clearly insecure. How do you not give this guy the benefit of the doubt if he's never shown signs of cheating on you?
Well, we don't know. Maybe he has.
Well, she would say that.
So was she with the dog when the dog pooped out the condom?
It looks like it. He wouldn't tell her about it, I wouldn't think.
How
the good news
funny.
about that is you don't need one of those dog poop bags because it's already sealed up and ready to go.
Oh, how about that? If it's tied off, it's the perfect
That's
thing.
interesting.
We should
Maybe you
start-
could get him to swallow condoms.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
As someone who every day goes through lots of those doggy bags, boy, that'd be a great invention. Your dog eats the bag and then just poops these little bags.
Actually, I have seen a thing that attaches to the back of your butt,
Oh, that's
the dog's
ridiculous.
butt.
No, my dogs are going to go naturally.
I'm just telling you that they can poop right into the
I
bag.
am not going to force my dog
Like
to
a
wear
horse.
No.
Oh, wow.
That's going to get. You're going to have a.
That is ridiculous.
You're going to have fecal encrusted
I'm not
dog hair
making that
tail.
up.
No, we know you're not.
Okay, let's. Who knows? It's possible. I think it's. I don't know. So her thought is that the dog ate this condom out of the toilet or something, or out of
Or
the
out of the
wastebasket.
trash can. Yeah, which does sound a little more likely, probably.
Get the condom, take it in for a DNA test. Get the
Yeah,
answers.
you're going to find out the condom was worn by a dog. Okay, let's move on. What else have we got?
Dear Allie, I'm 44 years old and I have been having an affair with my best friend's son who is 22.
You go.
I used to babysit him as a kid, so we really don't know how to tell people this without it sounding super creepy. Any advice?
Yes. You look at everybody and go, hey, we're grown-ups.
Yeah,
we
we're
like
adults.
each other. Deal with this. We're fine.
We're allowed to use the word grown-ups on this show?
No.
No, these people are, yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about us.
Oh,
God, no.
okay.
That's going to be a rough conversation with the best friend.
Yeah,
Forget about
yeah,
everyone
that's
else.
the only thing
gonna
that's
be
Well,
gonna
that's the only
awkward.
person.
This
you
sounds
need to
like
talk to
this
first.
sounds like
Sayonara.
that TV show Ace is watching. What's that called?
MILF Manor.
MILF Manor.
MILF Manor. What's the premise again?
6 single women arrive in a manor, and 6 men show up who are the sons of the other women.
And obviously, they do something to prevent the son from hooking up with his own mom, right?
Well, who's to say?
That'll be next.
They need ratings.
And then did you say they show them D pics of the sons to see if the ladies can recognize them?
No underwear.
Oh, underwear. Okay, sorry.
Hey, Zipsorp, I don't think we should blow up Earth. Hey, what's this weird transmission we're getting? MILF Manor. You know what? Get that laser ready.
Okay.
On my mark. 3, 2.
Next letter, Allie.
Wow. Dear Allie, I went on a date with a guy to a bar. He ordered a mocktail while I got a vodka tonic. I asked why he wasn't drinking, and he said he actually doesn't drink, but he likes to meet at bars more than coffee dates because those feel like job interviews. My friend said I'm lucky I got out of there without being roofied. I actually like him, but does this make him super creepy?
No, I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, I
my
don't
God, I
trust
think it's the-
anybody who don't want to have a drink with me.
I think it's the opposite. I think the guy's a very nice man and he just doesn't drink.
Yeah, he's not writing a
Jeez.
screenplay, so he doesn't want to go to a coffee house.
Hey, this is
Like,
just some
that's
general
weird.
advice for every woman out there. Don't listen to your friends.
Yeah.
Is there anybody dumber than your girlfriend's friend?
Where there's smoke, there's fire, honey.
Yeah.
You know it.
Wow.
It wasn't like he
trying
was.
to get you.
It wasn't like he was plying her with drink after drink after drink.
I'd cut his tallywhacker right off.
And the job, that's a good analogy, though, that meeting in a coffee shop can be kind of like a job interview.
Sure.
I've sat next to people at a coffee shop that were on one of those things, and it's fairly amusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of amusing.
You see some poor guy trying to pitch himself,
I always how sweet. These people are trying to figure it out.
and then I was voted at my fraternity the most likely to never drop a marshmallow in my ass.
Oh, no.
And I just,
Here we go. He's got some problem with fraternities.
I'm sorry. We have time for one more letter, Alli Breen.
Dear Allie, I slept at my date's house on the third date, as you do, and I woke up in the morning to use the bathroom, and there were cockroaches everywhere,
Yeah.
dead and alive. I'm still so freaked out. And when I left abruptly, I told him I just saw a cockroach to see what he'd say. And he just said, oh, just come get it back in bed. Could any of you go out with him again?
Sick. Not at his place.
No, it sounds like you do not want to go out with that guy.
No.
Don't ask us if we would. You don't want to.
Yeah.
I think we all know that there are a lot of men that have hygiene issues and
don't clean their apartment.
And
Cleaning
sometimes it's not even
issues.
the guy's fault. It's the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I know guys
could
who've
go
lived
either
in
way.
really nice apartments.
Yeah.
And they started getting cockroaches because a nearby apartment or building sprayed, and so the cockroaches went to the nice place. So, you know, who's to say what's going
And
on?
what about the poor cockroaches? All right, kids, we got to pack up again.
Yeah.
They're spraying. Let's go.
Now, if you get back in bed with this guy and his human suit unzips and millions of cockroaches come
getting the heebie
we did it, fellas.
he's like, that's just Herb.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's harmless.
Have you
I can
seen
see
that in a movie?
I was just going to say I could see this in the Hallmark movie and that would be titled Cockroaches and Crabs. It's the guy she dumps. Yeah. One of her freckles starts walking down her leg. Alli Breen can be reached ALLIBREEN for sexy time. And you can also see her on OnlyFans, ALLIB. Just like that. Alib. and see what she's got going. I was really looking forward to the Lady Godiva thing. Could you do? Could you do it on like a? Could you do it on like a pommel horse?
Probably that would work.
Or a merry-go-round.
Oh, a merry-go-round.
My God, that would be okay. That's
Late at night.
hilarious. You have a camera in a still position, and you just keep going by, and you're naked, but you've got the wig covering. You has to be done.
All right, I'm going to
absolutely
do a cinematic version of that. Let's
CGI it.
Jim will allow that
you
to
could
happen.
Photoshop her on a merry-go-round.
But you could have an actual video with a fixed position camera.
Well, except for merry-go-rounds attract children.
Yeah,
Right. Well,
Sure
Tom thinks the
has.
comedy is in the mortified families.
Of course.
And it kind of is, but it's not.
Yeah, that a boy, Tom.
No, you'd have a little advanced kid behind you going, yeah. Oh, come on. It's true.
I'll
Thanks.
try to make that happen.
Thanks,
I'll
Alli.
be on there at some point.
Always
Thanks,
a great
guys.
pleasure.